the beautiful countryside of Austria called Burgenland. You know, Austria is divided in 9 parts, and we are here at the Burgenland. It's the most flattest part of Austria, as you can see, maybe. Yeah, the festival, the Nova Rock, is the 7th year this year. We are sold out with around 55,000 people. Each stage we have per day around 9 bands, and then we have an open stage for local bands from Austria. Backstage we have each day around 300 people.
We have here 120 people of the Red Cross. They are here on the station. We have 8 doctors here. We have 4 stations here. The communication center is here. It's you have mobile phones in there. You have computers in there. We work here around the clock. They are not very aggressive patients, so it's really quite fast.
I felt like I was reborn. My heart was pumping. Welcome to Nova Rock.
We've done quite a few festivals on this tour. Basically, we're traveling all over Europe. These are like 3-day kind of festivals, and just the atmosphere. You know, the people are camping in the tents. So when you turn up, there's a real sense of something special. It's just not like a regular gig.
It's nice to get a chance to play with other bands, catch up with people that we saw in Australia, other bands, and just say hello. And it just gives the gigs a different edge.
After a long drive and a 24-hour ferry, a drive into the hotel in Athens, which happens to be right on Constitution Square, which is where the Houses of Parliament are. And it just so happens that there's been demonstrations for weeks now, people camping out in the square. And the day we arrived, which was also a national strike, was where it sort of hit its pinnacle, and those full-scale riots.
Me being old and senile, I didn't want to do a 2-day bus journey, so I opted and bought myself a plane ticket to Greece, got to Athens, and I spoke with the building woman at the hotel, the head manager, and she said that there was going to be a protest. So for 3 hours, it was a peaceful demonstration with 10,000 people marching past my room window, and then it stopped. And I was thinking about going outside, and I heard what sounded like gunshots. I looked outside the window, and it turns out there were tear gas canisters. There was anywhere from 50 to 100.
So there was a lot of tension between any sort of government or any police or any forms of officialdom and the everyday person on the street. And you could feel that tension, you could see it. Yeah, we walked in through a cloud of tear gas into a barricaded hotel through a side door, and that was our arrival into Athens.
We are 37 kilometers outside of Athens. We are at Teravai Park. And Teravai Park is the site that hosts not only Sonisphere Festival, but other events and other festivals like Rockway Festival every summer. I have promoted so many times, and it is so lovely to cooperate with all the people, and especially the band is a lovely one. I love them. And also the Greek audience loves them.
Welcome to Greece!
They're the best band in the world. Here in Greece we love them, and we're looking forward to see them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please come back.
Beautiful setting out in the mountains. It's a wonderful place. Obviously, the downside for an anemic blue Englishman is It's a little on the George Michael side. It's a bit wham for a man like me.
Headline act, lots of shit. Headline act, even more shit. Small Greek stage.
Welcome to the log jam that is backstage when I Maiden Slipslot. Get to share what tiny little bit of space we've got here in Greece. It's all part of the normal day, not just for us but all the guys and all the other crews. So as you can see, we've got monitor desks, backline gear from I think 742 bands are on this stage today. Although we're not on the same team, we're all fighting towards the same goal, so we decided to come in a bit early. Everybody tries to give an inch and bend a little bit to help each other out and hopefully put on a nice flowing show for all the kids.
A lot of bands on that stage, very, very tight, so that's been a challenge, but it's good. We're up and running, and we're ready to do another Maiden show for all our Greek fans and any other Maiden family members that have trekked their way out here to see us. From here we're going to be going on to Istanbul, Turkey, which is the farthest east we're going to be on this tour, on this European tour. Another more sort of less travelled territories.
We're here today for Sonisphere, headlining Iron Maiden. Küçük Çiftlik Park is located in the heart of Istanbul. We have a capacity of 17,000 people. We're going to be hosting a number close to that today. The venue served as an amusement park for the last 30 years. 3 years ago we changed it into a venue, a concert venue. Since then we've been hosting very big rock concerts and festivals, but Sonisphere is the biggest gig ever. As Iron Maiden fans, we're very proud to be hosting you. We have very die-hard Maiden fans here in Istanbul. They're very excited to be able to see you guys here perform. This is the biggest gig Istanbul's gonna host this year.
Long live Iron Maiden.
We all love you, Iron Maiden.
Yetkili biri gelsin. We've been waiting 8 hours outside. It's totally worth it. We just Iron Maiden.
We've been waiting since 7 p.m. Last day. We've been here. We slept. We didn't sleep at all, and we've been in line wrestling with other people, pushing forward. Now we're here. Hopefully, we'll get to the front and see Bruce and look him in the eye.
They've been waiting for the last 6-7 hours. So when we open the gates, there will be a lot of Maiden fans running to the front of stage.
We're in the middle of a really tight changeover here. A lot of stuff. We've got a lot of bands on this stage. Very, very small stage. The guys are working flat out to make it work. We've got a very strict curfew that if we hit it, we're in all sorts of trouble while the promoter is. So anyway, everyone's just working flat out to get it done.
Great show in Istanbul, good groundbreaking stuff, and you know, it seems to be getting the word out about the Sonisphere thing. But as far as we're concerned, I mean, it's a Maiden show. That's the main issue. That's frankly all I care about, is that we get our 2 hours and it's, you know, concise.
Afternoon, kids.
Where are we, big lad?
Well, we're in the tea pavilion at St Jacob's Park in Basel in Switzerland.
Very nice it is too. And Freddie, what do we do on our day off?
Well, normally, Colin, as you well know, we like to head off to the local Irish bar for a couple of small glasses of the local sherry and some cake.
Love a bit of cake.
Thought we did something different, didn't we, Colin?
We did something very different.
Yes. What did we do then, Colin?
We went up and through the Eiger. 11,000
feet above sea level. Took a little train trip from here in Basel to Interlaken and then Grindelwald. And then we got on the cog railway that crept its way slowly up and then through the Eiger, out the top of the Eiger, up to the Monk.
Snow, glaciers.
Howling wind up a gentleman's
Howling
shorts.
wind up the unrecommended
Me, of course,
shorts.
being the Iron Maiden set crew boy that I am, I was wearing my shorts and a gust of 0 degrees wind flying up around the Trossachs wasn't good for a gentleman.
It was amazing.
It was indeed, absolutely awesome, dude.
Iron Maiden, welcome to Imola!
Well, we've just arrived from Switzerland from our show there last night into Imola. We're at the famous racetrack here, Formula 1 track. And it's great last night in Switzerland. As always, everything's going great. We're picking up gold albums every country we're playing, you know, and that just shows you the fans are still there and the band are doing what they do. They sign all the stuff when they can. You know, everything's normal day at the office, really. I haven't sacked anybody yet.
We're right at the entrance of the festival, and this is the monument of the Ferrari. No traffic in here, it's wonderful. This is all the boxes area where the Formula 1 stays during the Grand Prix. Okay, this is the Ferrari Tower. It's a pity that the race here is over. I'm gonna win.
I'm coming to you from Imola in Italy, from the Enzo Ferrari Imola racetrack. Yeah, my drum set been behaving very well actually. More than can be said for the drummer. But the drum set's been holding up well. Charlie's been holding up even better. The bloke who puts it up every night and takes it down.
We're on to 3 changes now. 3 shows and it used to be 2. So I don't think it's not hitting them out hard these days. We've already cracked 2 cymbals.
Everything's been great. My cymbals have been looking after themselves. They haven't been misbehaving and breaking on me. A couple of them go, but they're, you know, not as bad as I used to. So I don't hit them as hard as I used to, you see.
One last goodbye. Alright! The final frontier is screaming! The final frontier! The final frontier! The final frontier!
25 past 11, the band have just come off stage, they've done a runner, they've gone, we're loading out. This is sort of the end of our festival run. We've got a couple more yet, one more couple of weeks down the road in Madrid, but basically we go back into our own shows at this point.
Sonosphere before this, we've had, I don't know how many, but there's quite a few Sonospheres. We've got one more going in Madrid, we've done all the rest up to now. They've all been pretty amazing really, all different places, different quirky places and quirky little situations backstage and on stage and everything else. Each festival is a different site, a different kind of vibe, different feel, obviously different audience and interesting to say the least. Been superb though, really, really good.
Overnight into Paris, double show, 2 shows, and 2 more sold out shows. Bercy, we'll load out there and we start heading back up to Scandinavia. Roskilde, another festival, one of the oldest festivals in Europe. And then some of our big stadium shows. Stay with us, we'll see you down the road.